is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Everyone take a big, deep breath in and out. It should be no surprise to anybody who is alive today that the Calm app downloads have gone through the roof since the US election result yesterday.
I use that app every night regardless, Swanee, so I am an OG Calm user.
Maybe it's time that I download that and have a crack.
I would really recommend it.
The problem is, though, lately I've been falling asleep still, like, with my phone on my chest, like, out of the blue. Like, it's happening so quickly that
Really?
I wouldn't even have time to turn on an app. God. All right, we are here with you. We have got the next 2 hours fully sorted for you. So climb aboard, please.
Please, after 3 o'clock in Chrissy's Quizzy, there's still Mitsubishi electric air purifiers inside the bum bag.
What a great prize.
Just one, I should say. And hey, speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, who we're about to enjoy, we're going to hear an update from her boyfriend, Barry Keoghan.
with his little piggy eye.
Before the end of the show.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Time to get cranky, people.
Swan's sweeping statements.
I feel like we could have a US election vibe in this segment today. 13,
Yeah.
24, 10. What is your sweeping statement? What is your unpopular opinion that you know if you were sitting at a fancy dinner party and you had the courage to say what was on your mind would get a glass of wine thrown in your face?
Swanee, I think you kick us off today.
I am a lover of farmers markets. That is a fact. I love sashaying. I've got a basket that I use and I fill with sourdough bread and, pick your own mushrooms. I love nothing more that makes me feel alive.
Usually your idea of feeling alive is dumpster diving to pick your own mushrooms, so it thrills me that you still enjoy a farmer's market.
Oh my God, I got the best tap still in its box with its instructions. Anyway.
A tap?
Yeah.
Why do you need a tap, man? You've got enough.
Shh. Anyway. There is a farmer's market near me which is absolutely lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And I drive past it on the way to work every day. Sadly, I will never go there. Ever again.
Why?
Because written on the sign is the following. Farmers market here every first and third Sunday. I'm sorry. My sweeping statement is unless you write a date on your sign advertising your event, I will never go.
Spot on, Chrissy Swan.
Who the hell understands the first and third Sunday of every month? Go jam it.
Jam it. Who's remembering that?
No
and
one.
To do that, it means you have to go to your iPhone and look at your calendar to look. Like, it's too much admin.
Stop it. Just write the dates.
Agreed.
Or you can shove your artisanal bread.
I mean, you'll dumpster dive anyway for it, so they probably can.
That's actually right. I have found a great loaf of bread once in a dumpster. Go.
My sweeping statement is that if you, and this is for people out there that maybe are expecting or currently going through the vibe of picking baby names.
Sure.
If you have two first names, you are superior in this world. For example, Adam Brody, who is currently sort of in the zeitgeist because of Nobody Wants This, that Netflix show.
Yeah.
When I saw his name, I'm like, God, that's a sick name. We're going to be speaking to Jamie Oliver in the coming days. I'm like, that guy's got a great name.
I'm looking at a headline here. Margot Robbie.
Great name. Two first names. Another one, Matt Damon. Great name.
Oh, my God. Oh, I've got another one, weirdly. Jack Charles.
Great name.
The best.
13, Nicole Richie.
You are so superior, and I'm here for it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
One Pass is now available at Priceline Pharmacy, and Sister Club members are getting exclusive access to boosted perks. Start your free 30-day trial today.
Learn more at priceline.com.au/onepass. TC's eligibility criteria and exclusions apply.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Yeah. If you had the audacity to tell me that your event is on every first and third of the month, you'll never see me. Never.
Nah, and you're correct in...
I don't even
that
understand
stance.
it. I don't even understand
It's just
it.
annoying.
Because also some months have 5 Sundays anyway. I digress.
I think if you have two first names, you are superior. For example, Adam Brody, Nicole Richie, Jamie Oliver. Now, I'm just going to stop down and say here, My first and last name isn't two first names.
No, I know you've
My full
contrived
name
it.
is Jack Charles Holland, and I use
Yeah.
Jack Charles. So I'm not trying to up myself here. But I did change it so it sounds like two first names.
Correct.
13 24 10. What is your sweeping statement? Give us a call and you'll get a Priceline pharmacy voucher.
Hello, Emily.
Chrissy,
Hello, my baby.
it should be the Chrissy Jack show.
Oh.
And Chrissy Jack is a great name.
Chrissy Jack. I mean, what could we... What about Chrissy and Jack? That makes better sense, doesn't
Because
it?
it has to be, I just going, off the back of Jack's statement that two first names of the name is a good name. I think it's great because I listen to you and Jack, and I equally tune in for Jack.
I love this. And also, we are becoming one person.
We really are.
So I feel like Chrissy Jack, is our new alter ego.
I love you, Emily.
It's a great name, and I don't even like radio shows, but I do like you, and I must say I always tune in. I'm always in the car at this time. There you go, Chrissy Jack. Jack, shout out to you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Emily, what can we give
We're going
Emily
to
as a
send
gift?
Emily a Priceline pharmacy voucher, and because you've been kind as well, we're going to send you a Smart Sense blender combo from Nutribullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world. We love you, Em.
God, I didn't think I'd get anything. How about that? And how about the bum bag? You brought
Yes.
them back. You brought them back.
I'm going to give you a bum bag as well because you said nice things about my friend Jack.
Alrighty, let's go to Kelly. Kel, what's your sweeping statement?
Hello, Kel.
Hi, Chrissy and Jack. My sweeping statement is guys that go to the Melbourne Cup and get all dressed up and don't wear socks with their shoes. It should be cancelled.
Now, here's the thing, Kel. Jack is the most stylish person I know, and I feel like you and I together can approach the bench of Judge Jackie and ask, the moment for shoes without socks, has it passed or is it still a thing?
Okay, I would say up until Sunday, I would have said it's passed because for the last couple of years, I've always worn socks. I really like the sock look.
Yes, but you have not worn socks before.
But on Tuesday, I ditched the sock.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you bringing it back?
So no, I didn't love it. Like looking back, so I think I have to agree. Oh, no, but it depends on the outfit. It's really hard, and it depends on the person.
It's hard, Kelly. It's hard.
Yeah, but then you see them wear pants as well that look like they're too short. And
Yeah,
they put it on. It's just, ugh.
And the reason that they wear the short pants is because they want you to see that there is no sock. That's the thing, Kel.
No.
It's a no-win situation for
Yeah.
you, apart from on this show, because you're getting a Priceline pharmacy voucher for that.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good on you, mate. Hello, Vicky. Let's finish with you. What is your sweeping statement?
Hi, Chrissy and Jack.
Hi.
My sweeping statement is aimed at Jack Charles. I think that anybody that prefixes the word phone with I, as in iPhone, is a pretentious idiot.
What do you mean? Does he only ever say iPhone?
When did I say that?
You said it earlier when you were talking about Chrissy's third and first Sunday. You said, you just need to get out your iPhone and have a look at the date. Well, why don't you just say, get out your phone or look in the calendar? You say it all the time, Jack. You maybe don't notice.
I don't notice, but also because I'm not a monster that has an Android. I have an iPhone, so
Vicky.
I say an iPhone.
Vicky, we're going to send you a Priceline pharmacy voucher and a little sweet cash check from Samsung, who appreciates your comment.
God, I feel attacked over the last 4
I
minutes.
love that. No. There was love and
There
hate
was
in
love
there.
and
Yes,
hate.
yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's talk Christmas, shall we?
Please.
Because it is November, and every time at about this time of the year, it surprises me how quick Christmas is coming around.
I agree.
And there's been 2 signs from the universe today that I've got to pull my finger out and ask some questions.
Okay.
The first is Reddit. Am I overreacting with this girl that I met on Bumble because she thinks it's weird that I spent Christmas with my parents? The text message volley between these 2 strangers
Yeah.
that have met on a dating app. I mean, the good thing about it is you see the red flags early.
So wait, who wants to spend Christmas with their family?
There's a guy and a girl. The
Yeah.
guy responds to a question, what are you doing this Christmas? And he says, I'm spending it with my family. That's what I do. The girl loses her mind. They don't
What?
They don't know each other properly, by the way. I don't think they've even met. They are at the initial stages of getting to know each other.
If I was a chick, I would think that's the biggest green flag, that a guy has a relationship with his parents and family where he likes to spend it with them.
I agree. And he's saying things like, I love spending with my Christmas with my family. Is that a problem? She goes, that's nice for you. What do you need from me then? I mean, I'm a family first sort of person, and Christmas Day is kind of sacrosanct.
I agree. Do you remember last year I was going to have my first, I was really calling it an orphan Christmas. My sister was living in London. My parents were going away to Queensland, and I was going to have my first Christmas alone.
And that feels sad.
It felt weird and sad, and I felt like it would be wrong not seeing my parents.
And you're not ready to grow up yet.
No
You're
way.
still baby Jack.
I flew up and surprised them and had Christmas Day with them because I'm like, this just feels wrong.
And they were in Queensland,
Yeah.
weren't they? So did you have prawns and all that sort of stuff?
Literally, that's all we had for lunch, just bulk prawns and seafood.
Well, I mean, the good news is that you are not overreacting, strange guy off Reddit, and you need to stick to your guns.
Absolutely. That's one day you can do that. Also, these days, don't people do brunch with their family, then go and see their girlfriends or boyfriends or vice versa? Come on.
Yeah. This text volley ends with the girl saying, go F yourself, a-hole. You are so shitty and dumb. Oh, my God. Merry Christmas.
Jesus.
But this inspired me to send the text message to my sister.
Yeah.
Because you won't know this. It'll come later on in your life when your sister gets married and whatever. When your siblings get married, it's like you've got 1 year off, 1 year on.
Totally.
They're with their family, you're with their. It's just confusing. So you've got to find out whose year it is. So I asked that question this morning. Turns out it's her year. I get to spend Christmas with her. Our mum is going to be in Bali with my other sister, so she's out of the equation. My sister and I sorted Christmas in about 4 texts.
Okay, this is good.
Yes. Menu, I said, look, as long as there's a salmon blini involved, I don't care if it's sausages and bread on the barbecue. Very low key. She said, I'd be very happy with that. We took our entire Christmas Day from this to this. Yeah, baby. Low-key Christmas for the win. Make you call people. Ask whose Christmas it is.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We've got some sad news in clickbait about everybody's favourite dancer.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Britney Spears.
No. She's still dancing
She's got the knives out.
in that giant travertine foyer, which never involves another human being.
Ever.
I want to know, I've got some questions about Britney Spears' social media recording. Does she have one of those Kmart ring lights that everyone's got?
Absolutely. And a tripod. She must have a tripod.
She must, because there's never another human being there.
No. I think once I clocked like a gardener. I remember seeing a shadow behind her.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Well, of course, we're not speaking about
Okay.
our second favourite dancer, Britney Spears, our favourite dancer, Ray Gunn. Do we have some sad sort of funereal music here?
Yeah, I can find some.
Find something, because it's a really sad day for those that want to express their joy in life through the power of dance. Rachel Gunn, also known as Ray Gunn, who set the world on fire at the Paris Olympics with her extraordinary performance.
One word to describe it.
And take what you will from the word extraordinary. She is hanging up her dancing shoes forever.
Yes!
Actually, I just want to clarify. She is hanging up her public dancing shoes forever, but she has vowed that she would continue to dance, but only for her own enjoyment. And frankly, that's selfish.
No, I think it's for the best.
No, I don't, because I'm going to have to peek through her window to get some joy. I want to see her dance. Don't hide your light under a bushel, Ray Gunn.
I think, but if you want to see some good dancing, I can send you some people. I can show you some break dancers. I don't know if Ray Gunn's one of them.
I don't want to see good dancing. That's what I mean. I want to see her particular delusional. You know what I mean? It's really rare to see somebody that funny.
The thing is, she's a one-trick pony if you watched that Olympics performance. So all you'll need to do, Swanee, is jump on YouTube and watch that performance on loop. It's a bit of this.
What?
A bit of this.
Okay, yeah, no, I officially
You know what I
missed
mean?
it. I officially missed it. I'm going to send myself a text message to make sure that I
Okay, good.
recheck it. Now, there was a scandal earlier on this week, I believe it was. It's all blurring into one, but Travis Kelce's brother, Jason, beat up somebody who...
Well, he didn't, but he swatted. People trolled us on Monday for saying that he punched someone. He didn't. He swatted a phone.
He showed... He engaged in an act of violence.
There was aggression there.
There was aggression, and he used a homophobic slur, which he threw back at this idiot that was attacking him. Anyway, they've got a podcast, the two brothers, and they have addressed this situation. First, we're going to hear from Jason, the swatter.
Me reacting gave him the time of day, and it also gave this situation notoriety. The thing that I regret the most is saying that word, to be honest with you. And the word he used is just ridiculous, and it takes it to another level. It's just off the wall and over the line. In the heat of the moment, I thought in my head, hey, what can I say back to him? I'm going to throw the right back in his face because him.
Okay.
Good statement. What I take from that is that he will defend his family forever and will not apologise for that, but he was upset that that awful word came out of his mouth, and I understand that. Appreciate it. Now it's Travis's turn to weigh in.
You had some clown come up to you and talk about your family, and you reacted in a way that was defending your family. And I think you owning it and you speaking about it shows how sincere you are to a lot of people in this world. You don't choose hate. That's just not who you are.
I just figure though, like these are Southern boys. Of course they are going to defend their family.
I agree. I get that he sort of snapped in the heat of the moment. I feel like one of them maybe could have addressed the word they used and maybe like given a shout out to the gays. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. That would have made it even sweeter.
Yeah, and that would have looked good for Taylor.
I feel like we can close the door on that. And
Again.
that is done. But, don't swat people or never choose violence.
Never.
All right? Never.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Breaking news. Children under 16 are going to be banned from using social media.
What are your thoughts, Swanee?
Well, I don't need it in my house, but that doesn't mean that it is not essential. Do you know what I mean? And I think Albo said a great line, which was, no one's going to get in trouble if, they do have it.
No, the social media companies would be in trouble.
That's
would get
right.
in trouble.
But it is the sentence, sorry, mate, it's against the law, is very powerful around the dinner table.
That'd be pretty cool as a mum or dad to say.
Yeah, because the thing is, as kids get older, in those teen years or the tween years, it's very normal to go, yes, so what? What do you think? Well, I don't care. That says you.
Yeah, okay.
So it's actually fabulous to say it's against the law.
Call Albo if you've got an issue with it.
I've used it. I've used that before. It's against the law when they don't want to go to school. I'm like, I'd be all for it. I don't care if you go to school or not, but it is actually against the law for you not to go.
And what do they say? Shut up, Mum, I'll go to jail.
No, it's the end of the discussion. So please, parents, enjoy that line if you haven't already started it.
Absolutely. Hey, next in Chrissy's Quizzy, we have a Mitsubishi electric air purifier. The Mitsubishi electric air purifier helps improve indoor air quality and reduce exposure to asthma and allergy triggers, including dust, pollen, pet allergens, and some gases.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I like to keep you updated on the Pink songs that I like. I like that one too.
You like this one?
Yes.
That's one I don't like.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. Let's give away a bum
The
bag.
video is awful as well.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
You say you don't like it, but you knew every word and you were singing along with it.
Yeah,
and I've got
because
video evidence of it.
It's an earworm, but I wouldn't pick that song to listen to. It's just a bit, that Nate dude we don't need a song of those two together.
Oh, you are harsh. Hello, Amy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very, very well. You've just knocked off work. Well done.
Yes, I have. Finished for the day. Thank God.
What do you use for your chai lattes? Do you use the powder or the tea bags?
We use the tea bags.
What do you mean? Oh, she's a barista. I
She's a
thought
bit
you were just
fancy.
asking that randomly.
Yeah, I probably should.
The flavour a lot better.
I probably should.
A bit of context would have helped. So Amy is a barista, and that's why we went with that tea chat.
I love it.
Yeah.
What is I love baristas. They do God's work. What is your least favourite order that comes out of the mouth of your customers?
Oh, we get so many green teas, and I'm just like, boring.
Ugh.
What? Put a bag in hot water? That's beneath you.
Also, make that at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's move on to Luke. Hello, Luke.
Hello, how are we?
You're waiting for a tyre puncture to get repaired, and how smart do you feel?
Mate, I feel really smart because it's not my car.
I just
I don't
love
care.
it. I just love it when you get a flat tire and it's the end of the world, and then you take it to the shop and they go, "That's okay. It's just a puncture. I can fix that. I don't need to replace the whole tire."
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Let's see if we can give one of you an even better feeling, because not only is there a bum bag up for grabs today, there's also a Mitsubishi electric air purifier. Gosh, I wish we could give one to everybody.
It helps improve indoor air quality and reduce exposure to asthma and allergy triggers, including dust, pollen, pet allergens, and some gases. Now, after my day off yesterday, I really could have used with one of these, because let me tell you, I'm 80% gastro stop right now.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Your names are your buzzers, Amy and Luke. It's a best of 5, meaning the first one of yous to get 3 answers correct wins this amazing electric air purifier. Question number 1. What is the name of Travis Kelce's brother?
Amy.
Yes, Amy.
Jason.
Correct. Every time I say your name, a very rude title from the latest Taylor Swift album comes into my...
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I know, I'm so sorry. Question number 2. Red leaf, iceberg, and butterhead.
Luke.
Yes,
Amy.
Luke.
Lettuce.
It is. They are types of lettuce. I didn't know that butterhead was one.
1 point to Amy, 1 point to Luke. Question number 3.
Lorde from New Zealand is celebrating her 28th birthday today. Can you name any one of her songs?
Amy.
Yes, Amy. Please say my favourite one so that we get to play a bit.
Oh, Royals.
Yeah! Oh, yes! Enjoy this. Just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. Tom's up and dancing. You can call me Quentin B. All right, let's move on.
2 points to Amy, 1 to Luke. Question 4 is for the win, Amy.
If you are a race goer, if you have not said nup to the cup, you would know that today is Oaks Day, commonly known as...
Luke.
Yes, Luke.
It's Ladies' Day.
It is Ladies' Day. Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Question number 5. It is even, Stephen. This is for the win for either of you.
Wisteria Lane is the name of a fictional street at the centre
Amy.
of... Yes, Amy.
Oh, did you say Wisteria Lane?
Yes.
Oh.
It's from what TV show? What
It's a TV show, I know that.
Yeah, which TV show is it
Desperate
from?
Housewives.
Amy, you have won the Mitsubishi Electric Air Purifier and the bum bag. And Luke,
Thank you.
You have won an early mark. Leave work now, okay?
I will.
That's
I
from
will.
me.
Actually, Chrissy,
Yes, my darling.
can I have your NutriBullet, what's it called? The vanilla?
Nah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I have a situation that I need to flag with you. It's popped up on Reddit, which is one of my favourite. It's my new favourite time waster.
You've really embraced it.
I feel like I've sort of come to the end of Instagram.
Yeah, you
And
finished it.
Yes, I've clocked that.
Yeah.
And Reddit is it's sort of voyeuristic because A, it gives you insight into what's going on in other people's lives, and B, it asks for your opinion.
Yeah, it's great. And they're generally crazy Americans.
Yeah, exactly. I know, which are a rare, a breed all of their own.
Correct.
I'm going to talk to you about breaking furniture when you live in a bigger body. 13 24 10. If it's happened to you, I know that there is nothing more humiliating. You just want the ground to open up and swallow you whole. And I'm going to tell you about the situations that I have had with me and my ass and broken furniture. Am I the bad person, says this question on Reddit, for demanding that my friend pays for the chair she broke? I'm going to give you a little synopsis of this. I'm not going to read it word for word. This girl, I'm sure, means well. She has a friend who lives in a bigger body. She bought a brand new, the Reddit contributor, bought a brand new dining setting. It obviously was not strong enough for her friend, and which most things aren't, by the way. And her friend broke the chair. Okay, so the chair breaker would be so deeply humiliated that she would never want to see anybody that saw that ever again.
Yeah,
Let's keep that in mind. Let's park that. This girl, this friend says, I really love my friend. We're really close, but I want her to pay for the broken chair. She says the chair creaked and then the leg bent and broke and my friend crashed to the floor.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It was just the way you were describing it. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot we're on air. Keep going. Keep reading.
This poor girl crashed to the floor with the broken chair. She hurt her elbow and everyone was all over her trying to make her feel good, including me, her friend. She had to have an ice pack. Such was the injury.
You're just really good at storytelling, so it's painted a visual. Like when you said she hurt her elbow, I'm seeing like an elbow stuck in floorboard now, like as if she's pierced the floor. That's because you're so good at telling stories.
Oh, this is a sweet try and get out of jail card. So this girl goes on to say, I'm only 60 kilos and like I love her, but why would I have to buy only chairs that can...
Oh, so the friend's Kim Kardashian.
But why would I have to buy chairs that can support thrice my own weight? That's not how it works.
Savage.
I'm going to be asking her for 250... Oh, it's euros. She's English.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to be asking her for 250 euros for the damaged chair and it can't be replaced. Okay, so here's the thing. Do not ever speak of this moment that you witnessed ever again. If you really love your friend, really love her, pretend it never happened. Never speak of it again. Replace the chair. Crowdfund. Start up a GoFundMe. Suddenly live with a 3-piece set, not a 4-piece. Under no circumstances must you ask your beloved friend to replace this chair. All right? Never, ever.
I think that goes definitely for this story, but even obviously here we're talking about when you live in a bigger body and this happens.
Yes.
I think just generally, Swanee, if I invite you over to my home and you break...
I agree, a vase.
A vase.
I knocked something.
So this happened to me 3 weeks ago with my best friend Christina.
Okay, good.
I knocked a really expensive vase. I'm talking expensive.
Yeah.
I knocked it.
How much?
Just under
Because she's rich.
Just under $500.
Okay, right.
And I was like, well, I was a bit sassy. I was like, well, you put it in a silly position. It shouldn't be there. We're eating sushi and I'm trying to lean over.
Yeah, you're panicking because, that's your minimum repayment per month on your credit card. You're like, I can't afford it.
She was very, humble about it and said, you don't need to pay for that. It's happened in my apartment where someone's spilled a drink and damaged something.
Yes.
I'm like, you don't need to pay for that because I'm hosting you in my home. It's on me.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
There is nothing. You could burn my house down to the ground.
No, you'll do that because you're a pyromaniac.
Leaving just rubble. And I would never, ever ask you to replace it. I have replaced things that have been broken by people that live in bigger bodies, that live in smaller bodies, but particularly those people that break things as I have broken. I broke a camp bed on national television in Big Brother because I weighed more than the capacity that it would hold. And it is the most humiliating moment of your life. You never feel less than human when that happens. And I've broken couches. What
were you doing on the couch when you broke it?
Oh, just like I just
Yeah, right.
No, I just jumped on it.
When have you broken furniture?
Jack,
And
I
if,
told you that in confidence.
I know, that's why I exposed you. And if you live in a bigger body, we want to hear from you as well. 13 24 10.
Talk to us about the chairs that have broken.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Is it ever okay for somebody to ask someone to pay for something that they broke in their house because they were too big? They were over capacity. Equally, have you ever broken something with your ginormous, juicy bum like I have? Leah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
What got broke at your place?
So I had a similar incident where my friend actually sat down on a timber patio piece of furniture, and she is enjoying life, as we like to call it, and she sat down and it broke. But my initial reaction was just to lie and say, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I thought we fixed that. I just cannot comprehend how you could ask someone to pay for something when they are mortified. You can tell in their face they are so embarrassed.
Exactly. It's the worst moment of her life. She has never felt less than. And then her friend, who she's supposed to love and be loved in return, is saying this chair is more important than you.
Yes, and it's such a materialistic thing, and everything's cheap anyway these days. Like, I just cannot comprehend how you could ask a friend to do it. It's the meanest thing in the world.
It is the meanest thing in the world.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Leah. Let's go to Matthew.
Hello, Matthew. What did you break? Hi.
Oh, it was Christmas Day. It was a trampoline, but it was the neighbour at the back of us, Kim. I jumped over on Christmas Day. She said, yeah, come on, jump on the trampoline first. I said, okay. Did a few jumps, straight through it, broken. She never got to use it. So, Kim, if you're out there, sorry.
What, like straight through the canvas of it?
Yes, and I've broken two more as well, especially one of those ones that they use in a gym. I jumped straight through that one.
I mean, they're not designed for human bodies.
No, and those barriers they have around, that's nothing.
Oh, forget about it. See also the weight capacity in lifts. I mean, I'm not good at maths, but I look at it and I go, okay, so this lift can hold 11 people or 500 kilos. I'm like, what person weighs 50 kilos? Nobody.
What
I
lifts
carry that around in my backpack.
Most lifts are 1,100 kilos, surely.
Yes, or like 20 people. It is off. It's off.
What I hate in a lift in those scenarios when it starts beeping and you're looking around and I'm like, I'm not getting out, mate. I've got places to go.
I know, and it brings back very bad memories of public weigh-ins when I was in grade 5 in front of women called Faye. All right,
Priceline Pharmacy
voucher for you. Luckily, they don't sell trampolines there. Hello, Amanda.
Hey guys, how you going?
Good. What'd you break?
Well, it wasn't me. I had a friend come over for some alone time, and the bed ended up breaking. And the sad part was it was a brand new bed, $1,200. Ask for half of the money. No, sorry. Not my problem.
Listen, I'm sorry to tell you this, Amanda, but it takes two to tango. And it is not, if there's two of you on the bed and the little one says roll over, you are equally complicit in the breaking of that mattress, of the base.
Correct. You're probably right, Chrissy, probably right.
Correct. Was it worth it, Amanda? Would you go back and do it all again?
100%.
Yeah!
Yes, that's what we like to hear.
That's it. Life is more important than a bed base.
I would say actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Jacinta, let's finish with you.
Don't say that. Hello, Jacinta.
Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Jack.
Talk to me about what you have broken and where and who saw it, and thank God that you can talk about it.
Yeah, I can only just talk about it, Chrissy, even though it was about 20 years ago. It was in Ray's Outdoors. And I sat on one of those camping tables, you know, the ones that's like a square table. It's got the 4 little square chairs around it.
Oh, like the chairs are like attached to the table, yeah?
Yes, they're attached to the table with the metal. Yeah, they're quite flimsy. And I sat on that, and the whole table collapsed to the ground, and me.
Oh, my
and
God.
my family just scattered and left me, and I was laughing so much with embarrassment, I could not get up.
Because what were you thinking? You turned it into a seesaw with no one on the other end.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Clearly out of here for a Thursday. I hope you're feeling okay after the election result. Everyone's a bit flat. I've got I'm one of these people that like buries my head in the sand and just doesn't deal with anything. So I don't really know what it means.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of text messages from friends feeling very sad and depressed.
Yeah, and I've noticed that on Instagram as well. A lot of people in their stories. I'm like, is something wrong with me that I'm not caring enough?
We are dead inside, which...
There's that.
Generally is not a great thing, but on big emotional days like today, I think it works for us.
Yeah, it does.
Let's talk about Ariana Grande. By the way, are you looking forward to seeing the new Wicked film?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to see it at the same time I am?
I am. I'm going to those beautiful industry premiere nights.
I'm very excited to go. You do realise that you have to wear pink and green, and that is not a colour combination.
What?
I knew that you didn't read that part.
Since why?
Because they're the colours of Wicked. And you must do it.
It's going to tip me over the edge today. I've got a green khaki suit that I will wear.
That's not the right green.
Well, does it specify what colour green?
Well, no, but you know the Wicked green.
Well, do they want us to give it a good review or not?
If you don't turn up like Jim Carrey from The Mask, then you are officially disowned. No, I'm very excited, but I don't have anything to wear either. Let's talk about Ariana Grande. Obviously, as previously mentioned, I have not seen the film, but she's going to be amazing. I've seen enough of the trailer. She has announced a surprising change of career. And I'm going to play you a grab of her statement, and then I want to talk to you about everything, Jack.
I'm going to say something so scary. It's going to scare my fans and everyone. I'm always going to make music. I pinky promise. But I don't think doing it at the rate that I've been doing it for the past 10 years is where I see the next 10 years going. I think I love acting. I love musical theater. I think finding roles to use these parts of myself and voices and songs, like it really does in a different way than songwriting.
So there you go. I'm sad because I love her pop music.
So do I, Swanee. That does make me sad. Like her last album, Positions, I love nearly every song on it.
She did say, though, that, the caveat there is that she's not going to record at the rate that she has been.
Her label were almost making her push out an album every 2 years. So maybe it'll just be every 3 or 4.
So it's not a complete loss.
I can cop that.
Later on in this podcast that she did, it's called Las Culturistas, which I love saying.
Strong name. And with that guy from SNL who we love.
Magic.
Bowen Yang.
She did an impersonation of Hermione Granger. Enjoy it, and then I'm going to comment.
Can you do your Hermione impression? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ron's been spleached! That?
Been spleached?
Harry! Ron's been spleached!
Perfect. Oh my God, yeah, there is something in the nose. It's
Ron!
There is. What is that?
No, you can't!
So here's the thing. She is so talented. She's an incredible mimic. She's an incredible singer. She's an incredible dancer. She's really funny. She's a comedian. She can act beautifully. Remember how impressed we were with her on Saturday Night Live? It was extraordinary.
Comedic abilities were fantastic.
I can see how someone with her enormous breadth of talent looks at pop music and goes, I've got more to give.
Yeah.
I've got more to give and I want to give it.
And I've also given so much to pop music already. Let's try something new, man.
That is correct. So go well, Ariana Grande. Let's check in with Barry Kogan and our favourite girl, Sabrina Carpenter. They are still going out, and here is proof.
Are you in a relationship with Sabrina Carpenter?
Oh, I knew you'd do this.
You don't have to. That's why I asked permission first.
Listen, I'm incredibly blessed. Such a strong, independent lady who's massively talented and very special. Louis, you got me. You're not a vampire.
Also, what is that video clip where they are all over each other like NSFW? Is it Taste?
Is it Taste or Please, Please, Please?
It's please. You got to take one look at that and you know that they're in a relationship. For God's sake, you can't act that horny.
That was like 6 months ago. Maybe they've broken up. She'll never leave him. Have you seen Saltburn? Come on. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Thank you for filling in for me yesterday, Blackers. Have a beautiful night, Swanee.
Love you. See you tomorrow.
Now check this out. The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.